The Darjeeling Limited is a beautiful tale about three brothers coming together after a loss and taking this train through India and the odyssey that ensues therein. Wes Anderson takes a great small idea and brings beautiful life into it. Hello and welcome back to the Sunny Side, a place to discuss film, television, games, all things storytelling, while being sincere, thought-provoking, and always staying on the sunny side. My name is Evan B. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're on day 5 of our Wes Anderson binge. All binge long, we'll be going through Wes Anderson's filmography, discussing his directorial aesthetic, cinematography, writing, directing, the characters he uses, why does he continue to tell the stories he loves telling, and just dive into one of the best directors of our modern era. That being said, let's dive in. Today we're talking about the Darjeeling Limited, and it's really fun to talk about this film in relationship to the previous two films, Royal Tenenbaums, Steve Zissou, and then this film, because they all seem to be telling a similar story. It's about family coming together after some sort of loss or something that has kept them apart, and how do they reconcile their quirky, idiosyncratic characters and issues, and they're able to deal with stuff, trauma, and dealing with this emotional, catharsis together. The Royal Tenenbaums, they've had a bit too much of an edge, a bit too much of a wide scope. Steve Zissou, I think, does a good job shortening that down, but there's a lot of spectacle, which is fun, and there's a lot more plot as opposed to character, which makes that film fun and good and interesting. But here is where I think Wes Anderson's true desire to tell this kind of story really shines. He's taken away a lot of the scruff and given us a really intimate story. It's three brothers, Owen Wilson, Adrien Brody, Jason Schwartzman. They're on a train together. They're heading to India, and the last time they saw each other was when their dad passed away. They all have their different personality quirks. You very quickly start to learn who they are. In the small confines of the train is fun. There's great side characters on the train. You start to, reveal more and more about them. The film does a great job of showing and not telling. You get people little by little, which, it's great fun to have scenes like the opening of Royal Tenenbaums, where we go through the history of the people, or during Steve Zissou, where we take the long extended sequence in the boat to really get into stuff. But here, you don't get a lot of that because you're getting it bit by bit, and it's really, really fun. As the second act begins to unfold, and the third as well, it just becomes this really beautiful tale. You feel like a fourth passenger. You feel like you're on this journey with them. They're becoming your family, and you're learning about them. And there's a lot of cute funniness. There's three brothers, and so a lot of the times, two different brothers will be talking about a third, and then they'll keep going around and around in a circle. There's lots of really good humor. It looks beautiful. Of course, the pastel colors, a lot of the symmetry that Wes Anderson is such a big fan of. The music, I haven't talked about music much before, but every single one of his films has absolutely amazing needle drops, really understands music and uses it so well. I think the song at the when the credits at the end of this film start is one of my favorites. It's so great. It's a fun ride, and there's this comfort in it, which is just beautiful. To date, his best thing so far, but can't wait to see what comes next.